to Afternoons Delight. Let's get to this one, man, because this one stuck with me, bro. This one stuck with me because I didn't see this coming. But I've noticed it like very slowly every week when they had a backstage segment, going back to when they did this with Alba Fire. The cockiness level, like they did it with Fallon Henley and Kiana James last week too, the week before that, before Vengeance Day. I noticed every week Katana Chance and Kayden Carter was kind of on some heel shit. Like, I was like, why like their attitudes was definitely like a little different. Like, I felt like they were more heels in this segment. And so I started to think like, is they going there with these two? You know what I mean? And then the shock of them all when they lost the titles at Vengeance Day, I'm like, oh, I see what's going on now. It's a storyline that they're doing with Fallon Henley and Kiana James. And they're also turning these two heel. I was like, oh, I see it now. I see it now. Because McKenzie Mitchell had an interview with Roxanne Perez after she won the title. You know, she was all happy about it. And then that's when Kayden Carter and Katana Chance came out of nowhere. And you kind of wondering, like, okay, they're in the tag team division. What the hell they got to do with Roxanne Perez? That was my immediate reaction. Like, okay. And then they showed about mopey and kind of, like, not into it. Very disappointed, like, because they were mad about being cheated and they bought that up. And they trash talked Perez and said she doesn't have any friends. And that was a heel moment right there. And Perez says she does have friends and she'll make a call, you know, to challenge them next week. And we learned later in the night who that person was going to be for Roxanne Perez. So it ended up we ended up seeing her later in the night. We're talking about Roxanne Perez here. And it's going to be no other than NXT UK Women's Champion Meiko Satomura, bro. So Meiko Satomura is going to be on NXT next week to face Katana and Chance, or Chance and Carter, next week on NXT. So this was interesting because I didn't expect Kayden Carter and Katana Chance to be like heels, right? Like, I wasn't expecting that kind of energy. Like, they were really like taunting Roxanne Perez. Like, they were acting like Toxic Attraction last week, you know, towards Roxanne. So this is like very interesting now because where I'm seeing some layers, and shout out to King Mike's World. I don't know if he's watching this video, but he had an idea about Core J and JC Jane, or basic Toxic Attraction, coming after Roxanne Perez at the titles. So what I'm thinking here is that you could continue to build this up with Katana Chance and Kayden Carter joining Damage Control in a few months at the draft. They need to get drafted. Have them join Damage Control and be the tag team, like kick Io Sky out of the group and have them be the tag team champions. You're going to keep Dakota Kai in there, but you're going to expand Damage Control to have more women in it. You're going to add Carmella in there. I'm going to go over this in a huge video later on, so make sure y'all catch that. I teased it in my community post as well, so some of y'all already know I was making this video. But her and Indy Hartwell, a big super version of Damage Control, and I put Kayden Carter and Katana Chance in there because it makes sense if they're used to help a heel group out get the tag team titles. I think they're going in that direction. I like to see it. Like, Kayden Carter already comes off as like someone who could be doing good as a heel. I think with Katana, especially with her beauty, it's easy, like girls that look hot like that, it's easy to turn beauty queens like Katana Chance into evil, arrogant assholes and stuff like that. That should be pretty easy. It'll be funny because of her voice is so damn light. I think that'd be interesting, bro. I'm interested to see what they continue to do with this, man. And if they get their rematch as well. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm going to come back to wrap this up. Okay, you guys, make sure y'all going ahead and hit the like button, comment, and share the video. Also, make sure you guys also donate to the channel by hitting the thanks button below, or you can hit up the Cash App, $SAC Exchange, to send any donation to the Cash App. Here are the top donators, and you can fit yourself in this list at any time if you donate at least $2 or more. Thank you. So yeah, man, this is gonna be interesting, man. This is gonna be interesting to see the way they put this together because, like I said, I didn't see this heel turn coming with Katana Chance and Kayden Carter. I knew something was changing about them, like in their demeanor. Like I was like, man, they kind of bragging. They doing a lot of this bragging and stuff. Now they talking about Roxanne ain't got no friends. I'm like, yeah, they turn heel. They turn heel. It's official. They'll turn heel, bro. So I like it though. I like it personally. I did a poll too, and I'm gonna do a new poll now that they turn heels very soon. But I did a poll at the Vengeance Day, and I'm glad y'all voted on this. Almost 600 votes, by the way. I asked y'all, who do y'all like better as NXT Women's Tag Team Champions? And I need y'all help on this because this poll is kind of close. But I want to know who y'all prefer between Henley and James and Chance and Carter. Right now, 63% Chance and Carter, but it's closer to what I thought because Henley and James almost got 40%. That's almost half of the poll. So that's interesting, man. Thanks for the 50 likes, by the way, too. But I think I will say keep the belts off of Chance and Carter now. Because now that they're heels, it gives them a motivation. So when they go to the main roster, too, they don't still have them. They could go after those. Like I said, I will make Liv Morgan and Tegan Nox the new tag team champions at WrestleMania. And then at some point, maybe at SummerSlam or something like that, or Money in the Bank, one of those two, have them take the belt, have Chance and Carter take the belts off of Liv Morgan and Tegan Nox. And then Liv Morgan could go into her solo run for the rest of the year and have her title shot at WrestleMania 40. That's how you do it. Boom. Right there. Easy booking. Thank y'all for watching After Dudes to Like.